Hey guys, today we're checking out something that resembles a mini PC in the shape of an arcade machine from the 80s. This is not a PC though, rather a retro portable speaker called Do2 by Dovoom. Let's talk about it. And if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. When we first saw this gadget, it certainly caught our eye for being quite unique. But also with a retail price of $160, it isn't exactly cheap for a speaker. To be fair, it seems to be sold at half the price most of the time. Either way, let's cover what that gets you. This speaker comes with very presentable and solid packaging. Inside we'll find the speaker unit itself, a braided USB Type-C cable, user manual, and some stickers. This is actually the black version. It comes in other 5 colors. To me, the red seems to be the most eye-catching, so I quite like it. And this black one blends more with the interior. But then again, it depends on what kind of color scheme you have at your place. While this speaker is made out of plastic, it does feel very sturdy and has more of a heft to it. This is probably because it packs a screen, a 10-watt speaker, and a battery to feed it all. We'll talk about the performance a little bit later on. Let me walk you through the unit itself. The most unique part of this is the aforementioned display. It is a 16 by 16 pixel LED screen that measures just over 3.5 inches. On top we have the speaker driver, and at the back there is an additional port to optimize the sound. On the right hand side we have power button, USB Type-C port for charging, and microSD card slots. While this is primarily a Bluetooth speaker, you are actually able to play music directly from the expansion card, so it can be used in a standalone mode. On the front, there are 6 very satisfying mechanical buttons, which control different features such as navigation through the menu, as well as volume control. To the side, there is a little joystick-looking lever. Unfortunately, it is just a simple switch, and it serves as a play-pause as well as select function. These buttons also have special functions like controlling the keyboard backlight, as well as main screen brightness control. Besides the obvious streaming music over Bluetooth, it also includes things like internet radio, productivity tools like alarm and reminders, voice memo, and daily planner. It also has more general notification tools for social media and weather. I actually have it permanently on my desk, just connected to the USB cable to keep it charged. It is linked to my phone so I can quickly play music on Spotify without ever lifting the phone. In standby mode, it is set to show time, and every hour it will display weather notifications, making it a rather useful gadget on my desk. More unusual features include thermometer and noise meter, scoreboard, and of course you can design all kinds of patterns and pictures within the accompanying app. Talking about the app, it covers all the features and has a whole community with custom designs to keep you entertained, which seems to be updated daily by user submissions. For me, I will stick to maybe a more boring but functional clock and notification setup. I did also mention it looks a bit like a mini arcade machine, and in a way it is. You can play some retro games like Tetris or Blocks, go a bit crazy and use it as a slot machine, or roll the dice. It is not something that I would use for gaming, as it is not as responsive as I would like, but the function is there and it is still pretty cool party trick. I also found navigating the menu a little frustrating, as you need to do this using the buttons plus the lever, which works kind of, but it takes a little time to get used to. This brings us probably to the most important question: does it actually sound any good? Well, this is a very small unit, and based on this, I had my expectations set pretty low. But when I turned it on, it absolutely blew me away. First of all, it can easily fill the room and has a very punchy bass. While testing, it became very clear that it completely outclassed our Google Home Mini. It has more depth and does not distort unless you set it to unbearably loud volume. Check out this difference here. Just like Google Home Mini, the speaker driver is pointing up, thus filling the room and making it really immersive. While listening to the music, it is certainly very nice. This is obviously not just a desktop speaker, but rather a portable unit with a built-in battery. Of course we had to test it. In our testing, we've set the volume to 40% and the screen brightness to around 70%, displaying time and notifications, and it lasted just over 8 hours. A more standard Bluetooth speaker would last about 12 hours, but most of them don't come with this beautiful display on the front, so you have to trade somewhere. To summarize, I feel this is a very nice looking and surprisingly functional speaker. that I can wholeheartedly recommend, as it is something that I would have on my desk all the time. While at this price point, it would be hard to justify just an LED panel or just a speaker. But as a whole coherent package with all the included tools, I actually think it's quite a good deal. Also, it would be a perfect gift for somebody who's into retro gadgets. I hope you found this useful. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up and subscribe for more, and we'll see you guys in the next one.